right, so to wrap up, the last things you need to do, I guess, to kind of complete a website is to create other pages. And let me just quickly briefly go into it because it is literally we just create another page like we did this one. Let's say we're going to start with the basis of our home page. There's our index.html. Okay, so I would like to, I'm just going to start with that. So we're going to duplicate it. Okay, edit, duplicate. Okay, I've got this one called copy. That's not what I want to call it. I'm going to rename it, edit, rename. I'm going to call this one my contact me page. Great, remember no spaces, just use hyphens or underscores. Okay, so we've got this, I'll double click it to open it. Let's get rid of him. I've got my index page, my home page, and now this contact us page. And what we're going to do in this one is you go in through and start changing it depending on your design from, say, Photoshop. So I'm going to change this to maybe contact me. Okay, and I'm going to get rid of that. You start styling this page. Let's have a look at it in the browser. Here it is. Okay, so you can see this is my contact me page. Okay, I've got rid of that top bit. I've still got my home page. Okay, if I switch back to this one and jump back here, there he is. There's my home page, and my contact us page looks very similar. Okay, and I go through now. I decide well how many columns I want, what's going to go in those columns, add text, add type, probably a form in this one. Now to connect the two, okay, so it's got an index. Okay, and I want to connect them up because we remember we used hashes before. Okay, so up here we've used hash. Okay, so what I'm going to do is delete the hash. And I'm going to call this one contact. You can see, pre-fills it in. Nice. So my menu now, when I click on contact me, it should jump out to this one. It's preview in the browser. Great. So on my home page, I click on contact me. It goes to my contact me page. Okay. And yeah, that's it, man. Go off and build yourself some pages and connect them up this one. Now, the other things you can do is I've got a bunch of other courses. There's one for Photoshop. Okay, we just kind of had a mock-up at the beginning there. There's a Photoshop for web design course that I've got. There's also a larger course. This one here is, I guess, a short one. It's a few videos here for Bootstrap, for responsive web design. I've got a longer one that's about 50 videos, and it's to deal with something called Bootstrap. Okay, it's in Dreamweaver, and it's kind of a next step after this one. We cover some of the same features, but yeah, it's a lot more detail. Okay, you can get into that one. There's a UX course, becoming a UX designer. There's things about domain names. Other things you can do if you're a trainer and you're going off to teach this one here, I've got teacher resources. Okay, have a look on the site here. There'll be a link for the teacher resources, and there's notes that you can get your hands on, and you can use these exercise files to teach from. And what else? Post your projects. Okay, so you might have followed along but switched out the images to yours. I'd love to see it. You've picked a different font. I'd love to see it. Okay, I really like to see this sort of stuff. So links or screenshots, anything you can, stick in the comments. There's lots of different ways on the different sites to send me what you've done. I'd love to see them. Also give it a review. Okay, if you've enjoyed it, you've liked my teaching style, or if you haven't, okay, whack a comment in there and give it a review so I can make it better. What else? The last thing is about getting paid, okay? And I've got a whole video series on that as well, okay? About how to run a brief, how to make sure you get paid on time, what kind of costs you should charge, okay? And there's a full course on that. Go check it out. Check it out, one of my other courses. Okay, my friends, we have come a long way. We have built our portfolio site. We've learned what media queries were. We've done cool responsive navigation. Now it's time for you to go off and build your own site. Hi-da-da, good people, and I will see you again in another video series.